cast it in. So to me, this signals they really want a tunnel line poke.
Well, also at the
would work well against
same
that.
time, it means we're either going to get Aurelia or Jax.
Yep.
Because you had to ban one of them.
Thing is, it didn't pan out in game 1. I would not be surprised to see first pick Lucian just for lane dominance, because that's how they crushed game 1. I feel like that's actually the best play in terms of thinking about your history. They still want Aurelia, though. I mean, to be fair, JWoww did... Actually, no, he lost lane in a straight 1v1 against Kuban. So either he learned his lesson since there was one misplay, I'll get it this time. But that is interesting to me.
Yeah, they're going to pick the bottom lane here with the Lucian Braum.
Oh, man.
Pretty much force Yuki to take Twitch.
This is...
I mean, he has played Kog'Maw. Kog'Maw doesn't do very well against Braum, though. He also has played some Graves. We'll have to see what he ends up bringing out here, because he kind of avoids the Twitch almost at all costs.
Yeah.
He'll play it very rarely, but he prioritizes other things above that.
I want to see. I want to know what Gamers2 angle is, because I think that pick right there, the Lublin Short first round draft, is scary. Because last time, Mach from the big 1 lane. Game 1, they got destroyed in lane. You just gave them 2 of the best laners now, so they can win lane again. That is a very grave risk to take.
Yeah,
Gamers2, what is the plan here?
They aren't going to win their top lane, though, based off of Aurelia. You're not just going to flat out win that because you're Aurelia.
No.
Aurelia does not win lane until way later. You kind of have to survive. So they aren't going to pull an advantage up there. So yeah, I guess he's going to take the Twitch, and they're going to go ahead. And Lee Sin has been picked second rotation every game.
Yeah. I mean, and Morden's...
Second or first?
Yeah, first, second round. I mean, it's a high priority pick. Morden's favorite. I understand the reason to go for that one. Again, the rest of these picks fairly safe, and G2 want to react to the lineup right now with their mid laner here. So they've got no rush in this one. Take fun. Insta-locks the LeBlanc. Says Whip, we know we want this one. Oslo will play whatever he can. No Ziggs this time around, which he played in game 1 and won the lane with. Mock there might just go back to the Shyvana at Aurelia matchup. Why the heck not? It's an easy choice. But the fact that Lublin Shore didn't go for the jungler, they're like, no, we want LeBlanc over all else. Gamers2 didn't care about that. They could have grabbed it and secured a Twitch.
Yeah.
There's actually no reason to even rush LeBlanc, because obviously G2 didn't care about it.
Yeah. Well, also you'd be able to last pick it.
Yeah.
I guess they just don't want Ocelot to have that for a burst comp.
Yeah.
That would have some assassination potential.
But again, it's the fact that G2 picked Twitch when there's no contest on it.
Yes.
The fact that they already wanted to last pick a mid laner.
Well, they're waiting it out, but now they're going to be able to counter pick everything here.
Mundo versus Aurelia. Okay.
Okay.
I actually like the matchup because Mundo buys health, and health is the best defense against the 10 style. Stuns
true
also.
damage.
Yeah, right. Against true damage, you just buy health, and you're like, oh, cool. It doesn't make a difference from what I bought. And the fact that like Yusanami doesn't care. Like, I actually think Mundo's a good matchup here, and I like Kuban's Mundo. I think he's a very good Mundo player. He's really good teleports. He's one of the best teleporters I've seen. This is a former teammate of Sharu, who used to run teleport on Twisted Fate.
Yeah.
So the guy knows teleports. I'm going to be real with you. It's his whole team. So, I mean, Mundo's one of the best teleporters, I think. One of the best people for that. Split push for days, then show up when you need to. And Dude hovering on Morgana is a great choice. I loved his Morgana in game 1. And look at this, Syndra. So look at that. Gamers2 heavily pick focused.
Yep. Very pick focused here. And I can't help but think that they would have gone for the LeBlanc if it was open. So the take fun pickup actually seems pretty good. Because you do want to synergize that with things like Morgana. Because you put a black shield on her and she just uses her burst, and there's nothing you can do about it. You can't even stun her or use anything on her when she goes in.
Absolutely. That's going to be maybe a difficulty for these guys.
Ooh, you're gonna. Okay. So if you pick Vi into a Morgana, it's really kind of just okay. Yeah, I was like J4 works better than Vi because you knock people up and you can knock both people up, and Black Shield does not negate Cataclysm. It's 3.5 seconds of just impassable.
You're in this area.
Exactly. I think that's a much better pick than Vi because if you put it on Vi, okay, then they're gonna go for it.
Here's why I don't like Jarvan, because of Mundo.
Yeah. Yeah,
you
lock him in.
need Mundo to get to the back line and mess with Twitch and give him a bad rat-a-tat-tat angle. And if you run Jarvan, you really lower that chance. So I actually like the choice to go back for Vi. Yes, it is hard to play around Black Shield. We've seen it work successfully sometimes.
Some people have done it, yes.
We've seen some guys just stuff the ulti. So certainly, like...
At that point, you suppress yourself.
Yeah, you're just like locked up, like, I'm hit punching you, and nothing happens. And you're just kind of sad for a while, and your ultimate's on cooldown. But if they can make it happen, if they can make the picks elsewhere on the map as well.
It'll give them assassination potential in the mid lane.
Oh gosh,
on Syndra, for sure. That's the caveat here, is that he can just go ahead and be like, once I hit 6, going after Ocelot.
Yeah.
And you're going to silence him during the entire combo, and he's dead. So if they can make that type of lead in the mid lane, then that makes Vi a fantastic pick.
I agree completely.
Also, if you pick Jarvan against a Syndra, if you're a very good Syndra, you just E the EQ combo.
Yep.
Mid EQ.
You can stuff the knock-up, so.
Basically, you're sitting there like, I kind of want to go Jarvan. And he's like, I kind of want to go Vi, but there's Black Shield. And he's like, what about Jarvan? There's a Syndra.
Yeah.
All right, what about Vi? Okay, I can outplay the Black Shield. So
Probably.
he's just weighing his options there because he wanted to focus mid.
Yeah, and I think that's a great choice. I think we've seen mid go close to equal every game. So game 1, small lead to Ocelot because of the Ziggs. I mean, Ziggs is such a good laner. It's hard to get behind. Game 2, fairly close. CS lead for Orianna, but it's to be expected. It's like as the lane match is supposed to go. But again, I guess that's kind of both games went according to matchup. This one, LeBlanc versus Syndra. I've seen multiple Syndra counterpicks to LeBlanc. I think Syndra's damage numbers are higher. They're both easy to hit. Like they're all skill shots for the most part, but like they're easy to hit skill shots on kind of both ends. And so you just kind of tend to be able to burst out the LeBlanc. So it's what I've seen to be a minor counterpick. I see that one as one of these counterpick matchups. And then, yeah, exactly as you talked about, the Vi pick to just kind of crush that champion. I think that'll be a highly important lane because LeBlanc can one-shot Twitch, but of course so can Syndra one-shot someone else in the back line. So there's a lot to look for. I think the mid lane is an important matchup. At the same time, though, I am scared for Gamers2's bot lane because they gave away Lucian Braum, and that is a scary duo lane.
Oh, yeah. Lucian Braum is extremely potent because of the concussive blows. Actually, I guess both passives together, concussive blows and Light Slinger.
Yeah.
It's just doubly effective. Makes it extremely scary against Morgana and Lucian. Granted,
Morgana Twitch.
Morgana Twitch, thank you. Morgana can use the Black Shield to stop the stun from concussive blows, but that's about it.
Yeah.
And
that cooldown's gigantic.
Yeah, it's such a long cooldown, whereas concussive blows, it's like, oh, you're spell shielded, swap targets.
Yeah. Wait 5 seconds, start it again. Or exactly as you said, swap targets.
There's
a whole bunch of pain available. And actually, here's the fun thing. Actually, so here's a fun part with the concussive blows mini game.
Okay.
So of course your Q applies it, right?
Yes.
And the spell does magic damage, so you want to like Black Shield the Q. Like, okay, that makes sense. Now at a certain rank, I think it's probably by rank 2 or 3, you'll actually one-shot a Black Shield with concussive blows because it does decent enough damage. You know, it goes to like the 240-ish range plus % of your health. So you can one-shot the Black Shield, and then of course you get the stun. But also keep in mind, Black Shield only lasts 5 seconds. And anytime you hit someone with concussive blows, the duration goes back to 5 seconds before the stacks fall off, right? So if you do Black Shield and it doesn't break, you're like, hit. Okay, now just time up Black Shield. Hit. Oh, Black Shield fell off, stun. And so there's a bunch of like these little mini games you can play where it's like you can juke the last attack, like there's all these like weird things going on.
If you can stay in range of the person for 5 seconds.
Sure, if. I mean, to be fair, that is an if. That is an if. To be completely fair, that is a big if. But I want to see how these two will interact because it's kind of like Thresh and Leona, right? You can put the Black Shield on, as you talked about, switch to someone else. We'll see it play out. Ocelot on Syndra here. This is going to be this all-important Game 3. Gamers2 head to the north side.
Yeah, and like you were saying with Black Shield, there's always human error, there's always human reaction time, and there's always your opponent outplaying you. And look at that. Kickus getting invaded on just immediately.
They kill it. Dude!
Oh! Dude!
Scumbag dude did not hit the ward.
Dude, where's my ward?
Right in front of him. Didn't care. Well, Libic makes his way down to the jungle as well. Has not triggered anything just yet. Now he puts it down to spot if there's a red buff start.
I found Kuban. Extra gold for Dude.
Binding's gonna hit. Forces the flash. Wow. He's gonna have to recall back and heal, but this gives a window until 6 minutes into the game, which is plenty of time to gank top lane with no Flash Mundo. That is a big risk here.
They didn't get the kill, but I call that a window.
Yep. I didn't get that.
Don't worry about it, Freak.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
What do kills and windows have to do?
Window. I had to explain it to you.
I don't expect you to be funny. It's my job.
Wait, we hire you to be funny? I thought you were the good looks.
Let's all be real here.
Okay.
You got me in that one. Ocelot take fun, hitting each other soon with their eyes. They're looking at each other menacingly. It's painful enough.
Oh, it's about to start between these two purple bitches.
Uh-huh. I don't know, man. LeBlanc's wearing a lot of, like, furs in here with this one. It's really Ocelot's, like, the blue-purple one. Take fun. Here we go. Ooh, no CS just yet. It's okay. There we go. First CS on the board. Take fun. Draws first blood on the minions.
So,
Morden, JWoww. Actually, and they actually... Well, look at that. Both
Dang.
sides getting a greedy jungle starts.
Lublin Shore, though, they actually do the lane swap. They put Lucian Braum top.
I like that.
Despite having that huge lane with the advantage we talked about.
I like that a lot. Moon is a better jungler.
Yeah.
And without flash, he was a big liability in the lane.
He's also really fast at taking turrets because of his masochism.
True. If they want to do a 4v0 push in the top side, they can. Morden and JWoww now going to get towards their own red buff. We will have a 2-buff start on both sides. JWoww doing what he can to help out. The early stun doing a little something for him. But there's Rotos coming through. Good smite. And everyone is happy. Kickus now joining up with Kuban, who had soloed the white before. And they're actually one camp ahead. Lublin Shore actually have one extra jungle camp under their belt right now. So a bit more golden XP for those guys.
Yeah, Mockler. Yep, standard. So we've seen 2v2 lanes this entire series long. One side will win it, create a big advantage. Other one will kind of go even, then scale into late game. Now it's just like, all right, Yuki and Dude, we don't want you fighting Mockler and Libic.
Here's the real test, though. Ooh. It's a 4v2 right now. Vi, Kickus on the wrong side of the map. She's heading down to the southeast.
Uh-oh. Gonna encounter at the wolves, but JWoww, he's actually teleporting top, so Morden's gonna be left by himself.
Okay, Morden's gonna be a little bit careful. I think
he's a level down.
Oh my gosh, the Q's gonna land. Kickus got big damage flash over the wall. Kickus trinkets it, doesn't go for it. Morden should be safe.
See if he can get him with a concussive blow.
Oh man. Cleaver? Oh, if he guessed that one, that would have been so sick. Alright, well, Morden gets out pretty safely. Doesn't lose too much, but his flash. I liked all the adaptations, though. So Lublin Shore really, really wanted to get XP on Kuban. They teleported him down. They sent the support there to keep him alive. That worked just fine. G2 saw that. Oh,
he's
no.
right here.
Q's going to land. Big damage. He's got no flash. One more hit to go. There we go. Nicely done. Kickus with the solo kill. Refreshes the buffs. And Lublin Shore looking very good now in Game 3.
Kickus saw the level advantage and just pushed it. Came up to him, found him in the jungle, got him again after he knew that the flash was down, and just kept the pressure up. He had his own flash, so no matter what, even if he safeguarded away, he would still be able to land his Vault Breaker.
Absolutely beautiful play then. So that's going to be very heavy pressure removed there. Morden still level 2, no buffs, only one longsword. That is not the start you want as a jungler. I gotta say, that is rough at 4.5 minutes. Kickus waiting around behind the walls.
Counter jungling and has a refresh, and he's looking for Ocelot.
He can flash Q onto Ocelot too to set up this kill. There's a lot of damage available. Ocelot has flash though, he could outplay it. Morden hitting level 3 now. He is near the mid lane. He could be around for the counter gank by chance.
He does have a little more in the combat stat department, but look at that. He's going to find Kickus. And Kickus is going to go
for the flash Q. Big damage. Ocelot does get back. 2-man stun. Morden stays.
Oh, Kickus.
Oh, does he have enough damage? They got Morden enough. Yes, he does. Double buffs go back down. G2's jungler going to be happy with that one.
And then they end up picking up double buffs back onto Morden, and that is really big. He's back in this game immediately. Ocelot with the 2-man stun.
Beautiful.
Crazy beautiful there.
All right, well, JWoww gonna keep his farm going. 15 minions on him. You're seeing Kuban push around. Also with the Ignite on, has to get away from this one. He does stay alive, but now Morden looking for the play. Take fun. Can he outplay this? No, he's done. Oh my gosh.
This is distortion.
Yeah, he's dead. All right.
Very far off from cooldown.
Nicely done. Morden right there. Now 2 kills on him. G2 making the plays in the mid lane. I thought
that's beautiful though.
The Vi match would be so good, but
oh yeah,
Morden got back.
The fact that Kickus took it to Morden in the jungle very early on, double buffs is actually going to make Morden come out on top here.
Can they get the outplay on the Q? Kickus does not have his cooldown. Apparently put some damage back down, but he's down to 300 health. Ooh. I don't think he should have dived that even if he did land it, but he won't in this case. Ward hops over.
They ping him out. It's like, I know where he is.
He ward hopped it. Yeah, don't be dumb.
He's going into our jungle, trying to look for more.
Ooh. But JWoww's healthy enough. They could win this 2v2. They ping him, though. They know Morden's in try.
JWoww and Morden. Can they make something happen here? JWoww has low HP, so he will get the stun on Equilibrium Strike if he goes after Mockler. Coming in, they see him.
Morden's there. JWoww, can he get there? Q's going to land. Libic's going to take some damage, puts the shield down. They don't chase it. They knew the stun would be dangerous. Out they go. Mockler's out of mana now. Kuban, oh wow,
he's going to take a lot of damage.
Spot, pops his heal or his flash as soon as he comes back up. Slows her out, almost gets the kill. It's close, but he will not burn down.
No. Too much regen there from the Mundo pass. Basically negates the Twitch passive, and he has the potion ticking at the same time.
If you ran Ignite, that guy was dead.
Yeah, went for the exhaust for the extra, a little slow.
It does stop LeBlanc. Ooh, the outplay by Take Money goes in. Damage on Ocelot. Nicely done, man. Dodges the stun as well. Beautiful play.
This is a very skill-dependent matchup.
Yes.
Because Syndra can outplay LeBlanc's distortion damage by using Scatter the Weak if you time it perfectly, but you have to time it perfectly every time. I was talking with some pros about it. And they're like, yeah, it goes back and forth, but Syndra has an edge if you're a more skilled player.
It's Ocelot trying to be the more skilled player in this one. You're seeing a 3-minion lead, although Syndra pretty easy to kill minions on, to be fair. Kikis gets the ward into the southern jungle. He's going to start counter-jungling these wolves away. Plays this really nicely so far. Looks like he will steal this camp successfully. And Big Wraith is gone. Ooh. Morden did not time the red buff.
Ooh.
The thing is, I don't know if he knows that they didn't start red, or if he doesn't, because he died so quickly, I don't know if he could actually time the buffs properly. So he either thinks it's been gone, or he didn't start red. He doesn't know which, necessarily. He's got ward coverage now. It's that respawn. Okay, now he knows. He knows red's back up. Never mind.
Hanging around the dragon area right now. Actually, he might get his red counter jungled by Kikis.
He's going to see it from a ward, but yeah, this could be a dangerous game for him, Kikis. Doesn't want to stay to clear the ward out, though. He's like, you know, I got seen, never mind. Morden, level 6, gets the buff steal. 8 minutes in, level 6. He's got a level lead now over Kikis, thanks to all the plays.
But Kikis is actually going to roam straight to his red.
Wow.
And he's going to run in. Oh, he's going to miss Morden.
Oh, no, this could be dangerous. Can they get the CC now on a take fun? Can they get the damage? Q's going to land. Big damage comes out, the ulti as well, and they claim him. Wow, Morden now gets a 3rd kill in this mid lane. Couldn't quite give it to Ocelot, but big lead now.
Yeah, really big lead now. In that early game, have about 10% more. Oh, he's going to go for Kikis. He's going to let him use his abilities on the camp, and then he's going to fight him.
Ward hops over. Kikis just walked back to the turret.
Ooh.
I think he should have walked left. Oh! Morden gets it.
Stealing the experience, trying to delay the levels from Kikis. So Kikis kind of set up to get his mid lane snowballing, take fun versus Ocelot, but Morden saw that plan and has been ganking pretty much exclusively mid.
Finding on a Maka, this fight's going to start. There's the ulti from Diode as well. Big damage comes out. He's actually going to tank some of this one, but Libic blocking the rat-a-tat-tat. Now it's going to end up, but he's got to be careful with the stuns. Going to have damage in the mid lane, though. Also taking a bunch of pain. Will he go down? Yes, he will. But now Kick is kicked away, and good pickup by Morden. He's got all the kills in the team versus a 1, 2, and 0 on pretty much everybody else.
It's 100% kill participation for both junglers and for Ocelot. And now Kuban.
One hit from dead. JWoww wins the matchup heads up. He was a level ahead when he went in for it, and he gets it. Nicely done.
Yeah, really, really big come up there for him. Morden's going to be able to refresh his red buff here. And all the attention's been mid for the most part.
Yeah.
And a big part of that kill top was the CS advantage. He has almost 20 CS, 25, higher on JWoww. He also has his teleport still available, so he can go make a play somewhere, whereas Kuban, he'll have his up by the time that anybody starts doing Dragon.
He will have it up, but yeah, JWoww having the double Doran's Blade there, just giving him enough damage, and again, the level lead we talked about.
Excellent play here. So Gamers2 now winning everywhere on the map right there. Didn't go for the poke comp, going for something more conventional, and right now it's looking great.
Yeah, this pick of Vi, he's trying to make something happen when we got the Assault and Battery and went for Ocelot in the mid lane, which is his strategy from just picking it at champion select. But I love that Morden sniffed that out and said, you know what, that's a telltale sign. You're going to camp a Syndra.
Yeah.
And he's been camping that lane.
He's gotten every counter game.
Yes.
It's been perfect.
He had every kill before that solo kill that JWoww got. And Ocelot had been a part of every kill. So this jungler and mid laner are doing exactly what they need to do. And this bottom lane, though, is still going in Lublin Shore's favor, though, by about 20 CS, because Lucian is just a big bully over Twitch in the early game.
He absolutely is, man. This is looking so good for Gamers2. 50-minute lead, yeah, okay, it definitely matters, but it's better than I think would have maybe given credit for.
Morden's looking for this one.
Libic's going to get ulted as well. Diode really wants this kill to happen. Ulti comes in for Libic. Good put the shield up. Yuki could move upwards a little bit more. He won't, though.
Oh, the binding.
Binding. There goes the kill, and now the teleport in for Kuban. Flash away by Yuki, and nothing's going to happen here. Here comes a really big fight. Kuban's going to lose so much health, and he's going to get kicked up, and down he goes. More good things keep happening for Gamers2.
And Gamers2, very momentum-based team. We know Ocelot is an emotional player.
He's going to look real happy with this one. The damage coming out, dodging more of these skill shots. Take Fun puts some damage down, takes the ulti. Wow! Losing a lot of health there. Ocelot is 1 Q away from the kill. He's got Flash Q, he's got Ignite as well.
Ocelot, can he do it? But Take Fun has his Flash, and they aren't going to go for the Duke out for the outplay here. Instead, wrestle the Dragon.
And the minions clears.
Get it for the team. Oh,
Yuki's going to catch out Mockler. This is going to be his dash if he needs it. Damage comes out. Black Shield is there. Mockler stays for the fight. There comes Exhaust. There comes Kickus. Uh-oh, Diyu's going to go down. Nicely picked up. The tenacity of Mockler to say, no, I've got friends.
His ultimate. Is he going to use it? He is. He's going after Yuki.
Gonna try. There's a flash. Auto, E, and the Q. Okay, didn't need E. That's fine. Q auto attack, all it takes. Some armor for Libic. Why not?
Just in case.
Yeah, just, you know, he's helpful.
Oh, Morden's going to find Kuban. Go straight for him right now. Has the Dragon's Rage in a couple of seconds. He'll have it next time.
Man, this is so good. A 5-1 Lee Sin. Like, Gamers2 looks so much better in this game, man. I'm giving so much respect to Morden right now. He has played this match so very well. He's actually going to push his damage farther. He understands that he has to keep making plays because he's all the gold in his team. So he's rocking an extra longsword, maybe a brutalizer coming out for this Lee Sin.
And Kickus is going to go Trinity Force.
Yeah.
His second item.
Unless it's Glacial. I doubt it highly, though.
I don't know. It's a very expensive item to go. It's very possible. We see Dexter do it. It's a very great build on Vi. It just takes a lot of time to ramp up, and you don't get tanky for a long time.
True.
A lot longer than typical junglers.
So both junglers going squishy here. Brutalizer does come out for Morden. He's going to be so deadly with no tank items on many people just yet.
It could be a Glacial into a Frozen Heart to deal with JWoww.
Or even Iceborne. Would that even make sense? I guess you know jungle better than me.
Iceborne Gauntlet, I don't really see the reason for it. I mean, he could go for it, but I feel like if he's going for damage, it would just be the Trinity Force.
Okay.
Iceborne Gauntlet, you can close the distance. I guess Ocelot couldn't get away, but there's just too many tools they already have available to them to accomplish that.
Okay.
But we'll have to see.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand your point, though. Yeah, it's like, you want damage, pick up the real damage item. So, I feel you.
Freak questioning the Trinity Force. What has happened?
I didn't question Trinity Force. I just looked at the items build and said, hey, I know item recipes, dog. Yeah. Right now, Yuki going for Gunblade plus a Stinger. No.
You got me there for a second. I was like, what are you...
Diyu knocked him in the air. This could be bad for G2.
Oh, but Mockler got bound.
Oh, what a perfect binding. Mockler forced away. Beautiful.
He was so close to being in distance. Kick is going to come over the wall, but Morden, he's actually going to see him off the ward. And they're ready for this counter gank. Oh, Yuki's there.
In for the Q as well. The kick back. Perfect by G2. Did not respect the ward. Great play.
Yuki was out of vision and used his ambush when Lublin Shore's bottom lane couldn't give the information that he was cloaked.
That was awesome. Well played. Then Gamers2 just individually and as a group playing so well in this game 3. That's all I can say, man. They're playing so great. Oh, good pink ward, though. You can get spotted.
They're playing out of their minds right now. They really want this. You don't want to go back to the rank 5s ladder. You want to get that 3rd place and that extra point and the auto birth for 2 more.
That was a good find by Dude. Well dodged by Mockler. And they're going to stay safe on this one. Gamers2 looking for that 3rd place match. You're seeing doing whatever he can. Stun from Ocelot. More burst comes out to take fun. You see a 12,500 gold lead in the top laners. You see a 1,200 gold lead on the junglers. 1,200 gold lead in the mid lane. It's like, oh my gosh, you've got so many powerful players here on G2.
Dude actually has more money than Libic does, but Yuki has less than Mockler.
It's true. Mockler's been farming very well, and their actual scorelines are pretty similar, but the problem is, like, he's not able to convert that gold lead. It doesn't really matter. G2 have played very well despite the bad lane matchups. I mean, all hats off to them. Yeah,
it actually is a Glacial coming out here, so he's going full tanky as opposed to a damage item. Yeah, he might be going the Frozen Heart for slowing the attack speed of Aurelia and for Twitch.
You're not leaving it down if it's Glacial, or if it's
Iceborne Gauntlet. If it's Iceborne Gauntlet, I'm going to have to do some thinking about that.
Well, Diyu losing a lot of health bars right there, but here comes the counter gank. Morden doesn't want it. All right, it's finally going to back off. They do get the turret, though, so Mockler and Libic, despite having been ganked a good number of times, have still found their way into this one and have taken this turret down. So we got to start commending Mockler and Libic for a very good job well done. And maybe they can actually put the game on their back right here. Only a 3,000 gold deficit is, of course, surmountable.
Kickus looking for the gank on JWoww top, has the ultimate available, no turret here.
And he goes in for the fight, so JWoww's stun is down.
2 levels up, too, for JWoww.
But he can't fight Kuban here. Flash Q not gonna land, but there's the ulti as well, and there comes the everything burned. Can he get back on this one? Q used, Flash already down.
Oh, here
Cleaver
comes
hits, here comes Morden. Can he get enough? JWoww almost out of health. He goes in. They get Kickus. Would you believe it? Here comes Take Fun to turn it around. Morden has very few places to go. Jumps to the teammate, flashes away. Dude gets the stun, or the root, I should say. 1-for-1. Q lands. No. Okay, good.
And they give up mid-turret for all of this. Ocelot's here, but he can't really defend it.
Nicely done. So Mockler and Libic get another turret down. Lublin Shore actually, by the way, undefeated in turrets this game, 3-0.
Yeah.
They are playing objectives quite well. Only 2,000 gold now. This lead is shrinking. Ocelot getting some slows on Libic. He's got to be a bit careful. Yuki's coming around.
It's such a bummer when you want to use your ultimate on Braum, but he has Unbreakable still.
Yeah.
The balls just kind of crack against it and do nothing. But despite having all these turrets, Gamers2 has more potential gold on the map just because they already have a lead, 2K, and they haven't taken the same number of turrets. Dragon is up now, and nobody's really poised for it. Lublin Shore is actually very far back in their base, and Gamers2 has a little advantage here in numbers.
Ooh, big risk then. Let's see what we can do with this. Lublin Shore waiting around in the wings. Looks like it's going to be started out by Gamers2, that they still feel more confident. Looks like there's not going to be anyone stopping it. So Dragon comes up. G2 continue to play the Dragon game quite well. Ocelot, ooh, good flash to get away from the chain. That could have been potential death to take from landed, but Livic's in the wrong spot at the wrong time. He's going to get over the wall, though. Still dies, and now you've got to be careful if you're Kickus here. The damage does come across, but this Vi's got nowhere to go. Dodges skill shots, but misses the Q, and Yuki picks up the kill. So 2-1 plus Dragon. Gamers2, they're looking mid lane.
Yeah. Started off by a flash Soul Shackle from Dude, and they come up big on it on the side fight after they get Dragon. So 4K gold lead, get a turret for themselves, potential gold now rolling into their pockets for Gamers2, and they're just opening up the map now.
This turret's going down rather rapidly. 2 kills off of that, like, after the Dragon fight right there, and the lead has exploded now to over 5,500. Gamers2 have a lot of money to spend. They've got a gigantic lead with Brutalizer's Sightstone.
We're going to see a flash Soul Shackle here from Dude, who just keeps the distance.
Wow.
And gets both of them in it and locks them up when they just take out Libic. And at this point, he actually gets bursted, and Ocelot dies to the Ignite. Just Kickus just barely doesn't make it over the wall. Charges it not long enough.
And what was great was the fact that Dude's flash actually stuffed the initial ball breaker.
That was awesome.
So she couldn't get out. That was so kind of beautiful. Man, Dude's playing so well this series.
A lot of people are playing really well this series.
I guess I can name everyone, but like...
Morden right now, 6-1-3.
Yeah.
Huge kill participation. 9 out of the 11 kills on the team. One of was a solo kill on top by JWoww, so there's no possible way he could have been involved in that. But man, Morden being a huge facilitator of his team, but not just a facilitator. He's taking a lot of the kills too.
Yeah, I mean, it's part of why he's been able to itemize so much, and the fact that he's buying, I think, the correct items, right? More damage to snowball his ganks, more durability than afterwards because he's got so much money now. He will stay ahead of the curve. He won't fall out. He'll be a really powerful champion. And it's something that Lublin Shore is going to have to respect quite a lot here. Libic and Mockler still feeling okay, and they're sort of 2-on-2, but Yuki's now got 3 kills. He's now got most of the Phantom Dancer. This matchup's going to get harder and harder.
Yeah. It's going to be extremely hard for Lublin Shore when that just gets going for Yuki. And you're right about the whole Lee Sin thing, because with all those kills, he's basically been gifted a Sightstone and a Brutalizer where he would normally be.
Absolutely. Now Livic's got to be pretty careful though, but the burst comes out. Doesn't even matter with the Unbreakable. Damage is too much. Ocelot.
Now they're getting turrets for this. They're going to go ahead and get that potential gold into their pockets, teleport up to JWoww so he could reinforce this top lane if he wants to. He's going to see that the ultimate from Cubon is now down. So he has a little bit more of an opportunity.
It is still more turrets though. Gamers2 looking pretty happy with this one. Bottom outer is gone. Second tier top lane is under fire, and JWoww will now join up with this.
See, here's the thing too, is Lublin Shore's, just looking at their team and their strategy and their win condition, it's really kind of, can we burst somebody and pick off Ocelot? But Gamers2 just have more threats and more pick potential.
Yeah.
They do have a tanky frontliner on Lublin Shore, but overall it's very difficult for Lublin Shore to actually win a fight based on their comp. They'd have to use Take Fun appropriately. And the fact that their jungler's 2 and 5 is not going to be relevant for a very long time.
Yeah. You only have a Giant Spell Glacial at this point in the game is pretty rough, to be honest, with total durability here.
We're never going to know what that Glacial was going to be.
It might, yeah.
We'll watch it never turn into anything.
He'll buy 2 Warden's Mails in a row. Go Randuin's Frozen Heart. Why not? At this point, I think you would Frozen Heart because you're right. At this point, he just needs the tank stats against all the armor. or all the damage on all the attack speed characters. So I agree with you in Frozen Heart. Just joshing you a little bit, you know.
It could be Iceborne Gauntlet though. It honestly
okay, now you're on Iceborne Gauntlet hype train.
It could be. I'm not on the hype train. I'm just
Ooh.
saying he could build it. I've seen weirder things before.
I see it sometimes from top lane Vi actually, because you care more about
playing with Ryan Choi now. His top lane Vi.
No, this is Smash Gizmo, dude.
Oh,
Original
okay.
top lane Vi.
Yeah, everybody knows Ryan Choi for the Rengar. He actually plays Master Yi top.
Nice.
And Vi. Just plays things that people didn't play top before.
Yeah.
Trying to make it a thing.
Being hipster is awesome. It's super fun. You get to like claim credit when people start playing your champion.
And then everybody in solo queue is like, "You're not Ryan Choi. Stop it. Stop playing Rengar. Play Rango."
Rango Knife Gut's fun, dude. That's the reason people play him.
Fun? I don't. It's not fun. Like, to play
I mean, one-shotting people's really. Well, I mean, I'm just saying playing as. No, I hate facing Rengar.
Yeah.
It's okay though. Take Fun. What Rengar does to the game.
Yes. What Take Fun does this game is up to him. He's 40 CS down right now over Ocelot, who has that advantage, and he has the Zonia, so he can now stop a lot of the burst if he sees it coming in.
Yeah. It really works in both these cases, but of course Ocelot just has so much more gold that he gets to do this one first. Looks like Death Cap's actually going to be the choice for Take Fun. Could be Void, but I think we typically see Death Cap second on champions like this. Sunfire done for Mundo, so Kuban is still skilling up, but he's 50 CS down as well in his matchup, as well as a full level. Yeah. You're seeing advantages down the line kind of everywhere. The only one that's actually pretty good is Mockler. Triforce is more expensive than Phantom Dancer, so he's, I think, potentially still up in gold right here. But still a tough situation to be in if you're Lublin. Sure, you don't have many places of actual power. You can really only win from 5-on-5s. And G2 just keeps making good things happen on the map, though.
Yeah, G2 does still have a really good 5v5 composition because they have Twitch and Syndra and Leona in there. Like, they're all very good at fighting this, and Dude can set up the fights really well. But Lublin, sure, they just don't have as many options available to them based on comp and based on what's happened in the early game to them.
There we go, minions getting cleared away, and look how good this game is looking for Gamers2. Blue buff steal makes them all kinds of happy.
And the dragon is up now.
Absolutely it is. There's Gamers2 going for it right away. Nothing is really getting stopped by these guys every time they go for something. There seems to be so little resistance. So more gold comes in, 237 per person. Money, money everywhere.
Yeah. And I said it before, Gamers2, everybody knew Ocelot is a very momentum-based player, very emotional player. He puts his heart into the game, and you can see it now. He's putting his heart. He wants to be back in the LCS. They want this third-place match win so that they get the auto berth and they get just one step closer because it almost slipped out of their hands last game, and it almost slipped out of their hands when they lost the semifinals.
Yeah, now they're just in with a vengeance anyway. There's the jump on in. JWoww getting a little bit down here. This one with the turret now under fire. Pop the Twitch ult for it just because you can. You gotta be careful with poison. There comes the Lucian ulti as well, but this turret might just still die first. He doesn't get any stuns in from Braum. One shot till dead. The turret's actually gonna survive. You gotta be careful about the engage more. Nope.
Vi's coming in from the side here.
And Black Shield's down.
He's gonna go for JWoww here. JWoww's very strong.
They gotta be careful. Stun, bind, damage output. Gotta be careful. Kickus tries to get out, but he's not gonna get away. Yuki gets the kill. Now Mort on the side. He will stay alive for a short time, and Mockler gets the kill credit. Exhaust is on the stun. From Dion is going to land the flash in. Ocelot claims the kill. 2 for 1 so far, and look at that control. Now JWoww looks to close out on Limit, and he will do so. 3 kills for 1. Nice by Gamers2.
Dude soul shackles this game. He's just splitting people in max range for that ability. Yep, he's going crazy. They're going to go ahead and try to get themselves a turret right now with all of these auto attack based champions, possibly an inhibitor too.
Well, beautiful stuff with these guys, I gotta say. Dude, kind of the sole reason these fights are going so well. Shackles have been great. Biddenhip's going to go down 26 minutes into the game, and back they go to cash in some more gold.
Yeah, his bindings have been really good too. All throughout the game to start them off and get that type of advantage for his team. Morden was a great facilitator in the early game with the confidence. JWoww got a solo kill up top. Ocelot has been where he needed to be, and Yuki's position have been great. Gamers2 all across the board are playing extremely well. We're going to see it right here. The binding hits Kickus after the Equilibrium Strike, and then they try to turn it around, but Lublin Shore can't do anything about it. Morden actually decides to go back in and try to get a kick, but Mockler ended up on the left side of him instead. Didn't want to kick more. Look at that. The max range Soul Shackle and just the Ocelot combo afterwards. And JWoww, he's waiting on his Blade Surge cooldown that comes up right at the last second and closes the distance. It's the movement speed Aurelia.
Yep.
Go ahead and catch the Braum.
That's what regular boots want as well. She's just fast enough anyway.
But of course he has Moby boots. When you're in combat, they're about as good as boots want.
What? Who? Sorry?
Braum.
Oh, Braum. Sorry, I heard movement speed Aurelia, and I was like, wait, what? And I got really confused for a second. No. Okay, we're good now.
She was chasing Braum down, who
Got it.
basically had Boots 1 as well.
I now understand.
But she had the Trinity Force over him.
Ooh, Take Fun's gonna get...
He's
There's
gonna
a
have the
twitch
fun
right here.
sucked right out of him. Ah!
Damage output first comes down.
Oh,
Oh, he's
the
gonna
burst!
win that. Take Fun is gigantic. Whoops. Flash the way, but the Vine's gonna get dodged, but the puddle's gonna be enough. There's the kill picked up. Shutdown goes to Dude.
He even black shielded that.
Yeah.
He black shielded that. It was on cooldown afterwards.
No, did enough anyway. Well done right there. The burst for Take Fun. It's like, okay, look, you still got to respect that damage output. Be careful, guys.
Oh, yeah, and the reaction time, too. You can be shopping at that moment.
You can die for free if you're shopping at that moment. You got to be real careful in this one, especially with twitches. Ward goes down. Ocelot gets the kill credit. It was his sweeper anyway, so.
What's funny, too, is if a binding had come out first, it stops you from using the distortion ability.
Oh, true.
So it would have stymied the damage output.
It really would have.
But he wasn't in range just yet. And Yuki was like, I got to go now.
A little impatient. He had a couple more seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, though. So Gamers2 still just clearing away. 70 minion lead now in the mid lanes. Been getting worse and worse. 80 minion lead among the top laners. That's massive. You're just seeing farm leads everywhere above the 80 carries, basically, in terms of places that matter. Makler, level 14, same level as the top laner. That's how far behind Kuban is right here. He is not having the game of his life. His Mundo is good, but he got soloed out by JWoww. The Mundo pick instead of Shyvana. He won the match with Shyvana.
He's 3k gold down right now.
Yeah, that's rough.
So is the mid lane. The mid lane's actually a little bit less, but that is the biggest gold difference in the game currently, is that top lane on a solo laner. That means a lot.
Yeah. And yeah, 2,000 in the jungle, 2,000 in the support lane. Only Makler's holding equal. 400 gold, you know, he's been farming enough. That's the one place you can look for strength, but I don't know if he can solo carry a team fight when JWoww's going to be on top of him. Morden as well, to be honest. There's a lot of threats for this Lucian. He can't get optimal DPS out.
And I like that Ocelot is once again on a playmaking champion with Syndra, where he has actually some poke available to him. It's kind of pokey, kind of bursty, makes some plays, it suits his style perfectly.
It's interesting, actually, is JWoww's second time he's gone just pickaxe after like this point in the build. He just like stays on pickaxe for AD. It's very interesting. I wonder if that's like a damage break point to like one-shot cast minions with Q.
It's possible.
There's a really good chance it's around that. Wait, watch out. Okay, one save.
That'd be super meta right there.
I mean, if you play a lot of Aurelia, you learn those kind of things. Like I said, Aurelia players really know their champion.
Yeah. Yeah, they do, especially European Aurelia players.
Yes. Yes.
Playing that since season 1 for most of them.
That's the original Aurelia master area of the world.
I actually like that's a champion that's played pretty much exclusively there.
I really do too.
It actually played a couple times in Korea.
Sure.
As a counterpick to Rise back when he was in.
Some guys do that, but yeah, it's still like, it's always kind of the place where it comes from. Ezreal's kind of like China's signature AD carry.
Yeah.
Occasionally he's like popular everywhere, but like you can always kind of count on like Wei Xiao to like crush people on it. Alright, now speaking of crushing people, Gamers2 looking for the killing blow. Ulti is missed by Limbic, but will they go in anyway? Black Shield is down. Kickus goes in, he's gonna find Ocelot. Can he get the damage down? He gets CC'd up and down, he goes, one kill picked up, but they're still chasing. JWoww is low, Makler goes in, they find Asa. They get 1 for 1 so far. Dude gonna get rooted up. Nah, Black Shield's on in time. 1 from it now, Mortar goes for the re-engage. Can he find much? Yuki's ulti is down.
He has his Dragon's Rage.
Juban's healing, they could go back in.
Bottom lane turret is being just pounded on right now by a huge minion wave. And they were right on the doorstep. They lost Ocelot because Kickus, he did what he wanted to do all game long. Get Ocelot.
Oh, good hop from Mord. Close in the binding, that could have been a chase kill. Flash E, yeah.
Large minion wave top for Lublin Shore as well. That's pushing in. Nobody's going to go clear it right now, by the way. That's Dragon for Lublin Shore now.
This is good for them. They're going to get some gold back in. 9,000 gold. They've closed it a little bit. This will be around 8K now. 1,300, 1,400 gold Dragon here.
It looks like Gamers2, they're just going to start warding up around that Baron area and then start pushing mid, possibly get the inhibitor or possibly bait them into the Baron. Those are their options right now as a team that's ahead. That's what you should be doing.
There's the setup. Lee Sin is at it as Banshee's Veil.
Support's going to go clear top.
Okay. The dude's getting that cash money. He is going towards Zonius. I mean, his Soul Shackle's been so good. I actually think it's a great choice.
Oh, yeah. I definitely think so.
Puts his Frostfang on cooldown, but worth it. JWoww, he's not in the brush, by the way. Not the...
Close.
Oh, now he's...
Close. Now he's just playing with that.
He's like, yeah, I know, guys. I'm sorry.
He's like, oh. Peekaboo. Where'd he
To
go?
the side.
Where'd he go? Oh.
He's on a ward. He actually gets revealed by the jungle monsters as well. They know about this. Gonna push him back. Cleaver lands. Oh! Gets it anyway. Kickus had his smite up and couldn't put it down in time. Livic gets rooted up. Some more poke goes down. Actually, wow, yeah. With that one unbreakable on, he takes some good damage from Ocelot.
And now they can just push up the mid lane if they want to. JWoww is going to go clear this. They're trying to bait the Baron. They're trying to get rid of all the wards. And the waves are actually pushing in their favor bottom. And it's pretty equal top, but it looks like it'll slowly push in their favor.
We're going to send Kuban towards it anyway on the bottom side. Top side is around where G2 put themselves. They should run that one in before too long. But no one is opposing this bottom lane push. That will be a turret under fire before, you know, within about a minute it'll be getting hit up. So you got to be a bit careful if you're G2. They run back towards Baron. There are no wards in the pit. They're going to try to bait a fight.
Yeah, looking for it.
Binding hits Libic.
They got a binding on Libic, but now they're looking for Take Fun. That's the one they want. And there it goes.
Ooh, nice jump back. He stays safe. Doesn't burn anything for it. Libic's going to get pushed away, though, losing a lot of health. G2 goes in. Mikhail's using the Mockler.
He dodged the... used the distortion to dodge.
That was great.
It's fantastic. Baited that one out. Didn't want to ward it. Just wanted to get the bait. And now, there's no
A lot of health, though. Mockler
oh!
solos out for Ocelot. Solos him out. That's going to be the Baron picked up almost
Kickus,
for
go
sure.
for it.
Oh, no. Kickus in the wrong spot. Pumps. The old E's going to be going down, though, for this one. Another kill picked up. Gamers2 pick up Baron and Baron and 2 champion kills.
And now Ocelot definitely on upswing there after the 2 kills for himself. Kubani's trying to clear out the mid, but they're just going to go straight in. They don't have a turret there. It's going to go right for the inhib with a Baroned up Gamers2.
It's going to be a big risk. Well, actually, a bad situation actually for Lublin Shore. There we go. Inhibitor under fire. That will go back down here 34 minutes in. Minions are cleared away. They will look to backdoor the top lane. 5v3. Morden's there in front. Ulti comes across, knocks him to you. Breaks a couple Banshees Veil.
Oh, they're going to just tank it.
Now some damage on the Living. They gotta be careful though. They're
front of
splitting their
Lublin.
focus here. Yuki actually has some flash. That took a lot of turret shots. He had aggro. They go back in on take one. They're trying for this one. Binding's gonna hit him. He's gonna go down. One kill picked up. Yuki must get away. Pops 7 he'll stay alive. Stun on the Living. Q lands. Another kill picked up. Kick back onto Kuban. He's gonna be in a bad spot. Ulti comes across. Down he goes.
The binding on the Mockler.
Finds another one. Mockler stunned up, but it's not gonna matter too much. 2v5. Gamers2 still own this side of the map. Minions do finally get cleared away, and a wave is coming to join them. They're waiting around. They're gonna backdoor this bottom. Nexus turret damage coming across border, waiting around. Stun on a kick as he's not a good spot. Damage comes through. There's everything, and Ocelot gets another kill. He's on a rampage, forcing the flash from Mockler. This turret now going to be going down. Dude's got to be careful. Doesn't have too much armor. But there's the first minion wave. Turret number 1 goes down. Respawns in 8 seconds. Stun on Mockler. Down he goes. That's the ace, and they're going to go in for the Nexus. 35 minutes in, the quickest of the games, and Gamers2 will close it out 2-1 for 3rd place.
And they don't have to go back to the rank 5's ladder. They got the automatic berth into the round of 8 in Summer Series 2.